everyone. Thank you for having me on tonight. Um, but if you guys haven't heard this story for Kaden, he's my son. He was born with cerebral palsy. Of course, we're not treating, diagnosing, or preventing any type of illness or anything like that. But just giving you guys an update on what was and what's now. Just coming up, he was always changing, and coming up really in his teenage years is when we really started noticing a big difference in his health and what he was doing. And some of the things that he used to do is he used to rock really bad. I used to tell people whenever he was on a big 75 passenger bus, the biggest school buses, when he's on there by himself, he was able to rock that whole bus by moving back and forth. Some other things that he was doing was, pounding at his head out of either headaches, anxiety, things like that. One thing to note about my son, he can't speak. So a lot of things that we had to do was we had to go on eyesight, or I had to go on eyesight to say, hey, what's wrong with him, what he's doing, and things like that. So I ran into this product in March of 2020. I was introduced to it real quick by my grandpa. And when we got the product or whatnot, when Guy was showing you the before and after pictures of his acne and things like that, he was on 3 medications getting ready to head to 4. One was for his anxiety, one was for headaches, Miralax for his stomach issues. And because of his skin breaking out, I was trying to find something for his skin. So he was getting ready medications was piling up. If you've ever been in anyone's house that started with 1 and now they got 13 pills that they got to take, it's not fun. The body sometimes don't know how to handle it. But back to him. He had some cognitive issues to where he was always moving uncontrollably with his hand movements and things like that. So, and that also came with, the head banging. If I can demonstrate it real quick, it'll be one of these, and, he'll be doing that. And if you can imagine, just doing it for 5 or 10 minutes really can cause some pains. So we got him on the switch, and he was on the switch for about 3 to 4 months, and I started noticing a difference. To see whether it a combination of the swish and his medication. I took him off all his medication and just gave him the swish. Outstanding results. He hasn't been on his medication since I took him off back in 2020. Then when the ageless came along, just this past summer, he takes both, and I got even better results. I don't know if Guy, if you was able to.
Yeah, I will go ahead and do it. This is actually what prompted me to want to bring Zeph back on. He made a post on Facebook, and it was like, wow. So why don't you go ahead and share a little bit about what we're seeing here?
Okay. So what he's doing is, when I was talking about the rocking, take that times 15. I mean, he really gets going. Once I get him calm, you can sometimes put your heart on his chest, and his heart's going 100 miles a minute. So this is what I mean when I say he can rock a whole bus. Times that by 15, that's what he used to do. On top of that, if you can imagine him doing it by 15 times, that's how I was able to have to get almost 7 couches, because going at that capacity, he broke the woods in the couches and all those types of things. But since then, my couch has been happy. He's not doing the rocking in the back and forth anymore as much as you see. It's a lot calmer, and I give that praise to the calm and the anxiousness and the anxiety that he was going through, because again, with him not being able to speak to me,
his skin looks really good in this video too, Zeph.
Yes.
Does it continue to improve?
Yes, I couldn't be more happier. When I heard Miss Deanna and Miss Vicky that was just talking, saying that they couldn't be more, happy that they came into this product. I'm the same way. I mean, I'm a young father that wasn't able to go out, take his son out because of the aggressive shaking and rocking and hitting herself. I was, which I shouldn't be, but I was in an embarrassed state. I had to hurry up and get out of whatever function or wherever we was getting ready to do when I knew he was getting ready to start having that emotion behavior. I was like, gotta go. I'll see you guys later. Because I didn't want nobody to experience that. Now we stay out for hours at a time. When I'm going to do functions for CILI, he's right by me.
Wow.
When I, just this next Friday, I haven't been able to go on a field trip with him in almost 10 to 15 years. So next Friday, I am so happy. We're gonna go pumpkin picking.
You know what?
We're gonna go pumpkin picking. Pumpkin,
Pumpkin picking?
pumpkin.
Oh, pumpkins.
Yes, that's a pumpkin picking.
Got it. Got it. Oh, that's
But we're gonna
awesome.
get to do that next week, and I mean, there's just things that we don't get to do, and it's just a lot that I want to catch up on, having some fun time with my son, because it's just things that we never got to do that I really thank Swish, that we're gonna get to have some funds for the next upcoming years.
That is fantastic, Zeph. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing those updates. I think you covered everything that I was hoping you were going to cover. I mean, I just blown away by your son's progress. And when I saw that video, because I've met him a couple times, right, in person, and when I saw those videos, I just blew me away. So I'm
Yeah.
just so happy for you both.
Yeah, he's 21 now, so he's feeling like
Wow.
he's big man now.
Excellent.